All right, guys, let's go ahead and get this pump hooked up. See what it'll do. I'm gonna stick it in this bucket here just to kind of try to keep as much gunk out of it as possible. So for now, I'll just set it in there and drop the bucket down. Supposed to keep it vertical. I'm going to take some of this aluminum wire and strap it to that log over there. Kind of like so. Hopefully I don't fall in here and make a fool out of myself. I know you guys are hoping for it. It's about 1.5 feet under the water. Let's see if it shoots some water up when we hook this up. We don't have ideal conditions here, sun-wise. It's pretty cloudy today. I have to strip back some of this wire here. Shit. All right, I better go get a voltmeter because I don't know which one of these are negative and positive here. I shall return. All right, got a voltmeter and I got an ammeter. So we'll be able to check the current when this thing's running. Let's see what we got here. All right, this one's a negative. Got 33.3 volts. I think I'm gonna angle these a little bit more towards the sun. Sun's starting to peek out a little bit now. So let me try to turn this thing a little bit. This is not the ideal mount, but it's just a temporary deal to get some data on the pump. See what we got there. Of course, it's back behind the clouds now. $31.2. All right, so this one's the positive. These don't have any connectors on them, so I'm kind of winging it here. I'm going to put some Wagos on it, a three-way Wago, to parallel these and hook the pump up. 31.1 with the sun behind the clouds. This is the positive here too. These wires are a little bit, they got a little corrosion on them, so I'm going to trim this back. That's a lot better. All right, I'm going to use these. Actually, let me bring you guys in closer. You're way back there. I'm going to use these Wago connectors to connect everything up. Connect up the two positives and the two negatives. Then we'll hook the pump up to it. Guess I'm gonna need a little more wire here. A little more on this one. Now let's do the two negatives. Same way. All right. Now, I'll hook up the negative, then I'll change the camera angle here. All right, so when I connect the positive, hopefully we'll see some water gushing out of there. Well, the sun's behind the clouds, but hopefully we'll still get something with 500 watts here. I see some bubbles. Oh boy. It's drawing 4.5 amps right now. All right, well, it is running. It's not a major gusher, but We got some flow, but as you can see, the sun's behind the clouds over there. So take a look here. That's what we got for flow right now. I guess I'll go, I'll get a garden hose and hook that up so we can get a better idea what kind of flow rates and stuff we got going here. Got a pretty good flow there. Let's check out the current draw on this thing. Almost 5.5 amps. Let's see what the voltage is. 5.5 amps at 28 volts. Right now it's a little 5.8, the sun's coming out. 5.9. All right, I found a bucket. When I edit this video, I'll figure the gallons per minute, starting right now. Well, that's a pretty close to a minute right there. It's 5 gallons a minute. You can see the sun's behind the clouds. So I guess next step, we'll hook some more hose up and take it up the hill there, start filling the pond and see what the long-term viability is of the pump. All right, guys, see you in a bit. All right. A lot of breath here. I had to replace a section of hose. Had some blockage in it, but we got a pretty good stream coming out of there now. So let's let that thing run. A nice fire ant nest over here. See how they like some water. What do you think, guys? So let's see how long it takes to fill this up. I'll check back periodically and take a look. But take a walk back here to the creek. I'll measure the exact distance out here too. and the elevation. I think it's probably about maybe a 15 or 20 foot elevation. And I'm just guessing a couple 100 feet, 250 maybe. Probably would be better if I got some 1 inch I don't know, irrigation pipe or something. Maybe it might work. And it looks like we got a leak going here too, pushing some water out. I noticed that the connector that they sent with the unit, the top thread is not good at all, so I guess it's leaking out of that. I'm gonna have to get to the hardware store and see if I can adapt something up for that. But we're probably losing a lot of pressure there, I would imagine. Oh, it's coming out of the bottom. Probably got to tighten that. But anyways, she's working. So I guess that's about it for now, guys. If you like this kind of content, sure would appreciate a like. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We've got a lot more interesting projects coming up. I got to do something about this here. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but we'll do some kind of a permanent mount for that, so it doesn't go flying away with the first windstorm. It's working. All right, guys. I'll catch you all later. Have a good one. Appreciate you.